You're watching the After Business Morning, and this is, of course, the Eastern Business Report, which is designed to bring you up to speed on business activities and possibly issues affecting businesses within the southeastern region of Nigeria. It comes right after Global Business on the After Business Morning. And on today's edition of the Eastern Business Report, and in relation to money, management, and leadership, we'll seek to establish the correlation between or amongst these things. Money is actually a complicated topic, and it is a constant in our lives, whether we are worrying about how to get it or how to spend it or how to invest it. There are very few places that are more apt to get messy when it comes to discussing money than in our workplace. Employees want it, leaders have to manage their budget and distribute compensation fairly while maintaining the management of their team. Now, getting this right is key for building a high-performing team. And we also have to improve our relationship with our own money, as well as money in the bank. Now, the question is, how do we marry the concept of money management and leadership, particularly in the southeastern part of Nigeria? This will form the basis of our conversation this morning. My name is Ubong Kings. Welcome. Yo, welcome back, and you're still watching the Eastern Business Report right here on the After Business Morning. And joining me on this conversation this morning is Dr. Casey Richards, who is the Director, MoneyWise Institute. It's good to have you join us. Good morning.
Thank you so much, Ubong.
It's good to have you. Okay, quickly, I did a summation just earlier about money. Money is a complicated topic, basically, right? And well, let's talk about this now and try to relate. Is there a correlation between money management and leadership?
Yeah, like you rightfully said, that is a complicated topic.
Right.
But then there is a strong correlation between money management and leadership. I think that was in the 80s. A man that worked for Chrysler Motors. He was hired as the leader of Chrysler Motors. But the essence of hiring him in Chrysler Motors was for him to change the income, the economy, all right, of the automobile company. And what he did was that Chrysler was in the debt of 1.2 billion. And then Lee Lacoka, that's his name, told them that I'm going to move you guys from debt, all right, I'm going to lead the organization from debt into surplus. And within a space of 1 year, Lee Lacoka led Chrysler Motors out of debt of 1.2 into surpluses. All right, so I want to say that because he understands management and he understands leadership. So if you're a leader, you don't understand management, you're going to lead people into mismanagement, and there's going to be a lot of losses. So there's a correlation between leadership and management.
Now let's talk money. I mean, it's money. We're talking money anyway. It's a business show, so yes, it's okay to talk money. Let's talk money. How would you define money?
It has a very simple definition. It doesn't matter how we want to make money look complicated. Number one, money is not paper.
Okay, now that's the part I wanted to hear. Okay.
Money is not paper. Money is not coins. All right, money is a medium of exchange. Exchange for what? Goods and services. All right, now the real money is the value you have appropriated to yourself. The real money is not the amount of paper you have or the amount of coins you have. People are projecting money to be more like a paper thing. It's not a paper. All right, if you have enough value, you have enough money, so you'll be able to translate that value into paper or you translate it into coins. Money is value. Now, he that does not have value doesn't have money. It does not matter the amount of cash you have. It's not cash. It's not cash. If you have value, you have money. It's a medium of exchange. And then the society have characterized it to be like, until I have much of this paper. All right. So a lot of people are pursuing the paper and now leaving the real thing, which is money. And the developed world, they understand these things. Now, there have been an evolution of money. Money has been evolving. During the time of trade by barter, it evolved into coins, from coins to cowries. You know, from then they move over to what we call paper. All right. So money is still evolving. Now we're using chips. All right. People are not carrying cash. It depends on the value you are going to offer. That's what determines what will flow back to you. Outside of value, you have no money. So money is value.
Money is value. Now let's look at the country where we are. Okay. This is Nigeria, and I don't know why you're laughing, but okay. But the truth of the matter is, what we find out, just like you did say, there's almost always a whole lot of emphasis on the paper.
Yeah.
Right. Much more than value.
The value. Right.
And many times this is where some business owners miss it.
Yeah.
Because when they try to work out a business plan or business or value proposition, they forget that they are actually selling value for whatever comes in. But let's talk entrepreneurship generally in Nigeria,
okay,
and in the South specifically. Where do you think we are in terms of leadership, side by side money management?
Okay, when we're talking about leadership side by side with money management and as regards to entrepreneurship, all right, because we want to balance it. Generally, the economy is dwindling, okay? But for entrepreneurs, this is the best opportunity. All right, yeah, I'm telling you the truth, all right, yeah. The entrepreneurs, this is the best opportunity. What happens, what we are looking at as money management, it's creating more opportunities for people. The problem is creating more opportunities for us, especially for those that understand entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is nothing except that you are solving problem. All right, it doesn't matter the enormity of the problem, water, electricity, road, education, whatever that commodities, whatever you call the level of that problem, if you can provide solution to that problem, you create more opportunity. Now, where government comes in is just give us a little enabling environment, okay? Give us a little enabling environment. Nigerians will thrive. All right, we are not asking you to maintain, regulate the price or whatever. Give us a little enabling environment. You realize that people will soar. All right, so when it comes to government and entrepreneurs and the Southeast, we are just pleading, let the government create more enabling environments, like providing power, all right, good road network systems because of movement of goods and services. But then when it comes to, in terms of opportunities, entrepreneurs should leverage the problems that we're seeing in our economy and use it to create more products and services. And that's where the money will flow in. So where we are now, we are in the era of massive opportunities. Massive opportunities.
You know, it's really rather strange you're saying this because quite a number of persons see it differently.
No,
I mean, I'm telling you. I mean, you on a daily basis, you hear people complain of what is not working, what is not happening. They hardly see opportunities in those things.
Yeah.
So, do you think there's a need for a change of orientation when it comes to things like this?
Yeah, there is need for a change of orientation, but then we need to understand this. I talked about something some time ago. I said there is money everywhere. And people almost lynched me. They were like, what are you talking about? Be real. Be real. I said, what we are looking at is the paper. What we are looking is the spray, you know, the spray, money spray and stuff like that. But what I'm talking about is that when I say there's money everywhere, there's problem everywhere. All right, if we can see problem is disguised opportunities. Problem is disguised opportunities. So if we can cash into these problems and see how we can provide the necessary solution. Listen, sir, Mr. Ubong, man is designed, human being is designed to provide solution for themselves. It's been like that. All right? Man is not meant to be trapped and be eliminated because of problem. No. All right? Necessity is the mother of invention. Until we see this thing that is necessary for us to create more money, for us to create more solution, we will not be able to appropriate the massive opportunities that we're seeing now. So the masses might be saying something else, but we, the entrepreneurs, we are looking deep into the solution that we can bring out to create more money for ourselves. It is an era of unthinkable opportunities. Nigerians must cash into it. All right, when you see more problem, get ready for more money.
Yeah, I like that. I like that part there. When you see more problem, get ready for more money. We're talking money right now. Okay, now let's look at something. You wrote a book, a bestseller, which was titled, Where Can This Money Be Found?
Yeah.
Now, tell me what... I mean, I already see some things here. You already said quite enough. But the inspiration behind that and how it was received, what happened to that?
All right, when I came into the city of Enugu some years back, all right, I was hearing this slogan. It was very simple, and it was going around town that there's no money in Enugu, there's no money in Enugu. And I thought it was just a mere talk until I started hearing it everywhere. But I had a different orientation. All right, where I'm coming from the city of Lagos.
So point I'm talking about orientation now?
Yeah, okay, I have a different orientation. So because of my mentality, I said, what am I going to do to let people know that these things are not scarce? There is no scarcity of money ever anywhere. So I wrote that book with the concept because I outlined 10 places where this money hides. Okay, I outlined 10 places. It is more than 10. So I outlined that money hides in problem, money hides in opportunities, money hides in talent. Okay, I outline all those things. Money hides in people. As I'm looking at you guys here, I'm seeing money. There are things I will do now, you provide the money. There are solutions I will bring out now. If you're not ready to bring out the money, you will call people and tell them, please, there is something I need to pay for right now. If I don't pay for it, I'll miss this opportunity. Why? You must know the problem of people. And you must know what people need every day, what they cannot do without. And you align your services and your products to be in sync with what they need. So when you look at problem, how are you going to solve the problem that is relatable to human needs? All right, we have millions of problems all over the world. We are not fashioned or created to solve all of them, okay? But the one that is in sync with your makeup, we find a way to solve it and solve it very well. All right, now nobody saw the opportunity that Mark Zuckerberg was going to create. Yeah. But way back, we saw the need for socialization, and he did it online. Today, he's rated among the best or the richest people in the world. What am I trying to say is that the mind behind, the concept behind that book is just to let people know that look around you, you will see money. All right, tap into it and bring out the necessary value. I have a code, I call it the code VVF. The code VVF, provide the value, you bring out the volume, and you do it frequently. VVF, all right? Give us the value, give it us in a volume, in a bigger volume. Don't provide it in maybe just for people that lives in New Haven, people that lives in maybe Independence Layout. Think volume, maybe Southeast, maybe Nigeria, all right? And see how you're going to stretch it, and then think frequency. Let it be coming as often as possible. Once you can maintain this code, you are ready to get money. So the mind or the concept behind the book is just to let people know that look around you, there are different places where you can bring out and tap out this money.
Okay.
It's there. It's there.
Now, you sound like someone who teaches and mentors.
Yeah.
So let's talk about it. Is there anything you've done in the past or something you're about to do that could help people, especially young persons, because this information is key.
Yeah.
And, young persons have to begin to think differently, think outside the box, and see, like you said, see problems as opportunities to make money, right? So let's talk about projects that you've been able to execute, or the ones you intend executing.
Okay, I do two major things. I have an institute, MoneyWise Institute, and it's on a scholarship level, full-time scholarship, 100%, especially for students in high institution. All right, because we.
When you say scholarship, free,
100%.
Wow. Okay.
MoneyWise used to be 100,000 naira, all right, per student. But after a while, I was thinking about how to give it back to the society because of the things that I have known. And then a lot of people may not afford it, all right? So we've graduated more than 3,000 people since inception, since 2016. Now, but apart from that, I run an annual program. I call it Leadership and Money Program, all right? It's also free. It's also free, all right? This year's edition will be coming up soon. It will be coming up on the 15th till 17th of August, all right? We're bringing in top, world-class entrepreneurs that is going to teach us on how they've moved from whatever level they are to where they are at the top level. So we do that just to ensure that we give back to the society. And apart from that, the book that I've written so many books. I've written more than 8 books on finance. And sometimes if I see that people cannot afford it in some of my programs, I give out the book for free. Yeah, I give it out for free. Where can this money be found? We've been giving it out for free. All right, it's a book that costs millions, all right, to produce. But after the launch and the initial sales, later on I started giving it out for free, especially students in high institution. And people have been leveraging on that book to do amazing things. I run a mentorship program. All right, I run a monthly mentorship program where people come around and I take them through, especially making, managing, and multiplying money.
Making, managing,
and multiplying money. These are the 3 M's of money.
Sounds like MMM.
Yeah, that's the MMM of money. The MMM of money. Make, manage, and multiply.
It's okay. Thank you so much for coming to share your thoughts on this. So now, future, from your point of view, informed point of view, where do you see entrepreneurship in Enugu State in the next 5 years?
The truth of the matter is that we have a core entrepreneur as our governor. Right, we have a core entrepreneur as our governor that's creating a lot of economic landscape for people to thrive. In Enugu State, in the next 5 years, I'm imploring people to come in and invest because this is the hub of the Southeast. That's the honest truth. When it comes to, we want to talk about the capital of the Southeast, it's Enugu. So it's going to become a hub, and not just a hub in terms of maybe fun, tourists, and other things, in terms of opportunities. All right, there are gray areas that have not been tapped, untapped areas in this city. All right, I've been in this city for some time. Each time I walk around, drive around the city, I see massive opportunities. So I implore people, come in, ranging from real estate, the educational sector, the common, the oil and gas, whatever you call it. I watch and I see, and I look at the value chains of these sectors. The value chains are on. It has not been tapped. It has not been touched. It has not been tapped at all. We are just looking at the mainstream. All of us are gearing towards it. But when you look at what trickles down in terms of value chain, you'll be surprised at the things that will be happening. In the next 5 years, Enugu State is not going to be like this. It's going to be, there's going to be a lot of redefinition in terms of the economic landscape of Enugu State.
All right.
Promises to be amazing.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Casey Richards, for sharing your thoughts here. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
And in case you're just joining in, I've been playing host to Dr. Casey Richards, who is the director, MoneyWise Institute, and we've been talking about leadership and money. And incidentally, this will be the size of the package on today's edition of the Eastern Business Report. You can join in on this conversation and drop off a comment or two on our new Afia Business YouTube channel. Kindly type in the search bar www.youtube.com/@AfiaBusiness. And while you're there, do well to hit the like button and subscribe for notifications on all business-related content coming to you from Afia TV. You're still watching the Afia Business Morning Live from Enugu State, Nigeria. Coming up next is How Market. My name is Ubong Kings. Stay tuned.